Right, so we've got some more new crisps to try today, and here we have these fish and chips flavoured crisps from Seabrook. These are exclusive to marathons, and they were priced at £1.25. They have been released along with cheddar and chutney flavour and chicken curry. They've all been released for the Bradford 2025 City of Culture. This is because Seabrook are a crisp made in Bradford, which, if you're not from here, it is a city in England. It's in Yorkshire, and these are three flavours that they have associated with the place, I would imagine. So we'll start off with the fish and chips. Fish and chips, despite being a British staple in our diet, it's kind of always been a bit of a letdown when crisp companies have tried to replicate it. It was really popular back in the day when Walker's done some fish and chip flavours as part of a competition, and I don't know if there was any before that, but that was my first experience of fish and chip flavoured crisps. And since then, there's a few different companies that have tried it, and they've never lasted very long because they've either just not been good enough or not popular enough. But I don't know why, because I know fish doesn't sound great on a crisp, but we have scampi flavoured crisps over here, and they're hugely popular, and they're really successful, but fish never seems to do well. But we'll give these a go. These might buck the trend, and they might become a permanent fixture on our shelves if they're nice. So they're going to be crinkle cut, which is Seabrook's bread and butter. They are renowned for their crinkle cut crisps. They smell fishy. They smell vinegary, which is a good start. So there we go. Plenty of salt and seasoning on here. You might not be able to see it, but I can feel it definitely on my fingers. Give them a go. It's quite vinegary. Quite like it's pretty much salt and vinegar crisp with a little hint of fish. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not so sure. Because I suppose you don't want the fish to be overpowering, but they could have put a bit more fish seasoning in here, I think. They're really quite bland. They're quite salty. You've got a little hint of vinegar. Not too much, it's not too sharp. It's not awfully vinegary, but it's there. And then you've got that fish as well, which is, well, I think it could be stronger. So they are quite bland. They're very salty as well. Just a second. And I'm not really a fan. They're not terrible. I could definitely eat them, but I wouldn't go out my way to have them again. Like I say, like with scampi fries being so popular, they've got that nice acidic lemon flavour in them to complement the fishiness of the scampi. And this doesn't really have much. It's got the salt, it's got a little bit of vinegar, but not much more than that. I know it's just fish and chips, so they can't really do that much, but maybe if they had a bit more vinegar, They've got a bit more fish in there and maybe reduced the salt content a little bit. So I've kind of just changed the entirety of the flavour of the crisp there. So I haven't just told them to tweak it, I've told them to completely rip it apart and start again there, but not great. But not terrible, it's okay. They're okay. I'm hoping the other ones are better, because I've got high hopes for the chicken curry, but the fish and chips have been a bit of a disappointing start. So we'll give them a rating of 100. We'll give the Seabrook fish and chip flavoured crisps a 47 out of 100. So, yeah, quite average. I wouldn't particularly recommend them. I doubt I'd buy them again. And, yeah, disappointment.